Crocodiles are often seen as the ultimate predators, apex hunters that lurk in murky waters with powerful jaws, armored bodies, and a fearsome reputation. With roots dating back over 200 million years, these ancient reptiles have outlived the dinosaurs and adapted to some of the most extreme environments on Earth. But even the most terrifying creatures in nature have their fears. So, what exactly do crocodiles fear the most? Surprisingly, the answer is more complex than you might think. While crocodiles sit at the top of the food chain in many ecosystems, they are not invincible. They have natural enemies, face threats from other predators, including members of their own species, and must contend with one particular force that even the fiercest animals can't escape: humans. Let's dive deep into the secret world of crocodile fears and uncover what really makes these mighty reptiles uneasy. Crocodiles versus crocodiles: fear of cannibalism. Believe it or not, one of the greatest threats to a crocodile can come from another crocodile. These reptiles are territorial, aggressive, and often cannibalistic, especially in times of scarcity. Young crocodiles are especially vulnerable. In fact, it's estimated that up to 90% of hatchlings don't make it to adulthood, and many are eaten by adult crocodiles in their own habitat. This grim fact instills a primal fear in juvenile crocs: stay away from the big guys. Hatchlings are known to scatter and hide among thick reeds, submerged roots, and muddy banks to avoid being devoured. Even among adult crocodiles, fights over territory, food, or mates can become deadly. A large male may dominate a river bend and drive away or kill rivals. So, in the wild world of crocodilians, fear of their own kind is very real. The hippopotamus, a massive, unexpected threat. One of the few animals that crocodiles truly fear is the hippopotamus. Despite their seemingly docile, lumbering appearance, hippos are incredibly aggressive and dangerous. In fact, they are responsible for more human deaths in Africa than lions, crocodiles, or elephants. Hippos are highly territorial and will charge anything they see as a threat, including crocodiles. In the water, where both species spend a lot of time, crocodiles will usually back off at the sight of a hippopod. A single bite from a hippo's enormous jaws can crush a crocodile's skull or spine. And while crocs might try to snatch a baby hippo, they'll rarely take that risk when adults are nearby. Videos from African rivers have shown crocodiles retreating hastily when hippos enter the scene, proving that even apex predators know when to pick their battles. Elephants, the giants of the riverbanks. Another animal crocodiles tend to avoid is the elephant. While elephants rarely interact with crocodiles, conflicts do occur at shared waterholes. Crocodiles have been known to try ambushing elephant calves, but the outcome is usually tragic for the croc. Adult elephants are fiercely protective of their young. With tusks, trunks, and immense strength, they can easily kill a crocodile. There are recorded instances of elephants stomping crocs to death or flinging them through the air in a show of raw power. Even a 15-foot croc doesn't stand a chance against a full-grown elephant. So when elephants are around, crocodiles generally lie low or slink away to avoid confrontation. Big cats, jaguars and tigers. Crocodiles may rule the rivers, but on land, or in certain parts of the world, they meet their match in big cats, particularly jaguars and tigers. In South and Central America, jaguars are known for their ability to hunt caimans, a close relative of the crocodile. With their incredible strength and precision, jaguars can deliver a single skull-crushing bite between a caiman's eyes, instantly killing it. Footage from the wild has shown jaguars stealthily approaching the water, launching themselves onto unsuspecting caimans, and dragging them onto land with shocking efficiency. In Southeast Asia, tigers have been known to attack smaller crocodiles, like mugger crocodiles, when the opportunity presents itself. While tigers rarely hunt crocs as a primary food source, they are one of the few terrestrial predators bold enough to take one on. These encounters may not happen every day, but they do illustrate that crocodiles aren't always the hunter, they're sometimes the hunted. Humans, the ultimate predator. If there is one creature that truly terrifies crocodiles, it's us. Humans are not only capable of killing crocodiles, We have been hunting them for centuries. In some regions, crocodiles have been driven to near extinction due to hunting for their skins, which are used in luxury leather goods. In others, they're killed out of fear or in retaliation for attacks on livestock or people. But humans don't just hunt crocodiles with weapons. We also destroy their habitats. Swamps, rivers, and wetlands, their natural homes, are often drained, polluted, or converted into farmland. This forces crocodiles into closer contact with people, increasing conflict and causing even more fear on both sides. Crocodiles have become nocturnal in some areas, actively avoiding human activity during daylight. They can sense vibrations from boats, footsteps, or vehicles and will silently retreat to deeper water to escape detection. Despite their deadly reputation, crocodiles often flee when approached, unless they are cornered or protecting a nest. Make no mistake. Crocodiles fear humans. And with good reason. Fire, loud noises, and bright lights. Crocodiles are highly sensitive to sound and light. In areas where they live close to human settlements, they've learned to associate loud noises, such as engines, explosions, or shouting, with danger. Fire is another major fear factor. In dry regions, wildfires can force crocodiles to flee their burrows or basking spots in a panic. Even the light from flashlights or camera equipment can make crocodiles uncomfortable. This sensitivity helps them survive in a world where threats can appear from any direction at any time. Environmental changes and climate stress. While not a fear, in the traditional sense, climate change and environmental disruption are rapidly becoming one of the biggest threats to crocodile populations. Rising temperatures can affect the gender of hatchlings, since sex in reptiles is temperature dependent, while droughts reduce their access to prey and shelter. Pollution can poison the waters they depend on, and habitat loss due to deforestation or urban sprawl can displace entire populations. While these aren't predators, they are silent, creeping dangers that crocodiles cannot fight, and may fear instinctively. Crocodiles are fascinating creatures. Perfectly adapted predators that have survived for millions of years. But despite their armor, strength, and ancient lineage, they are not without vulnerability. They fear larger or more aggressive animals like hippos and elephants, skilled hunters like jaguars, and above all, humans. Young crocodiles live in a constant state of fear from both predators and their own kind. Environmental changes, habitat destruction, and increasing contact with humans only add to their growing list of threats. So next time you see a crocodile basking lazily in the sun or gliding silently through the water, remember, even the scariest creatures in the animal kingdom have something to be afraid of.